What happens when you mix the darkness of the Shadowfell and the ferocity of a dragon? Well, everyone, that is how you get a shadow dragon. Let's talk about it. First appearing in 1st edition, shadow dragons have been tormenting players in Dungeons & Dragons ever since the beginning. For those of you who are asking what is a shadow dragon, it is pretty simple. In current editions, a shadow dragon is a dragon who has either been born or has spent years in the Shadowfell, the Shadowfell being the plane of darkness, the plane of the undead in Dungeons & Dragons. The difference between a regular dragon and a shadow dragon is first, a shadow dragon has translucent wings, its scales lose its color and their shimmer, they become pretty much charcoal colored. Along with that, they gain a shadow breath, which does necrotic damage. It still does a lot of damage like a dragon's breath, but if you die, if you go down to 0, you become a shadow of an undead. So it's not even, you're not even making death saves, you are just becoming a shadow for the shadow dragon to control. It is said that they're actually more cunning than red dragons, which is pretty dang cunning, and their intelligence rivals the gold dragons, which are most of the time known as the smartest of the dragon. So let's say you're an adventurer. What happens if you run into a shadow dragon? Well, first of all, hopefully you're not running into them in the Shadowfell. They're great at hiding in dim light and darkness. Along with that, they are resistant to most damage except Force, Psychic, and Radiant when they are in dim light, and they will probably have some type of shadow army there. If you fight them in the material plane, use sunlight to your advantage, because like most things that come from the Shadowfell, they will have problems fighting in the sun. They'll actually have disadvantage on most things. But also remember, shadow dragons are the smartest, so there's a good chance if you are fighting in the material plane, they're going to be fighting in caverns and caves. And yeah, that is the shadow dragon. There is so much more history to them. I really recommend, if you want to learn more, go check out some of the more notable named shadow dragons. They have really long names that are a lot of letters combined together that I do not know how to say, but go check them out. I think they are really cool. And yeah, that's it. Have you ever used a shadow dragon in your game? Are you planning on using a shadow dragon in your game? What other creatures would you love to see like a shadow form of, like a shadow werewolf or shadow froghemoth? I mean, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next video. Be excellent to each other.